What you're about to hear will inspire, entertain, and keep you cheering for more. Youth baseball and softball players, coaches, and fans from around the globe join Coach Aaron and the field team on their journey to make the game even more fun and even more exciting than ever. From mound visits to dugout stories and game-changing plays, we bring you tips and stories from players, coaches, trainers, and more. Now. Make sure you've got your eye black ready, and let's slide into the action. On the count of 3, let's hear a big, loud play ball. 1, 2, 3.
Play ball.
All right, that one works. You guys agree?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. All right, I don't even know what episode we're in right now. We're in season 4 though, and we're rolling fast and heavy along the way. I don't even know if that makes any kind of sense, but anyway, I'm Coach Aaron. I am the host of the Slide Podcast, and tonight I am joined with Dylan, Hollywood Boyle, and Banana Jake. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well, that was good. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Really good.
Dylan, man, what's going on with you, man? Dylan, I don't know. You haven't been on the show too many times, man. Tell us where you're at right now.
So I'm in Arizona. I'm been playing a lot of baseball with my club team. I play with Top Tier United, and we just had a tournament. But yeah, I've been living life.
Having some fun?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, tournament ball just started back since the holidays, right? How'd you guys do in this tournament?
This last tournament that we played, we actually did really good as a team. We worked together and stuff. We did come up a little bit short at the championship game. We just fell apart there at the end, but sorry, we had a blast. So
That's all right. It happens. I mean, I've had plenty of things fall apart on me. So, that happens when I'm as old as I am. So I don't have Lila here to remind me how old I am. So I have to do it myself, apparently. Jake, what's been going on with you, man?
Nothing much since the last time we've talked. I've just been training a ton since it's off season.
Now, when's your first tournament? I know you've told me.
The 22nd.
Okay.
So we don't start for a couple of weeks.
That one's where at?
Clearwater.
You've told me that too, because I remember you telling me that. And one of these days I'll remember things. But anyway, well, that's cool. Well, we're like 2 months in advance right now. So when this episode comes out, it's about a month and a half, 2 months down the road. So we're kind of predicting the future here. So by the time this episode airs, you will have your jerseys, your hats, stickers, all kind of cool stuff to hand out. Hey man, we're going to grow the show this year, guys. We got some big plans, some really cool stuff going on with Plate Crate. I did hear something yesterday, and again, by the time this episode airs, it's old news. But you guys are actually going to get the opportunity to pick, I think it's March and April's premium gift. So the pro gift, I believe, is what they want. They want to know from you guys. So some really cool stuff. So look, if there's any baseball companies out there or equipment companies, you guys want to get involved, like these field reporters are really deciding what's going on with Plate Crate these days. And that's, is it kind of cool for you guys?
yes.
Yeah. Very cool.
Like Dylan, your mom was on our first call with Plate Crate, dude, and she rocked it out, man.
Yeah.
She was talking drip. Yeah, she was talking drip and everything.
Riz.
Taught her so much.
Yeah, Riz. That's what it was, Riz.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Dylan, you taught her about Riz?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Dylan must have... Oh, Dylan's got ultimate Riz. Well, I think that's an episode clip right there in itself. Well, all right. Well, you know what? I'm trying to think. I don't think I got any big news rolling right now. So let's just get into our guest tonight. So joining us tonight, U.S. Nationals elite shortstop. This dude is a beast. What is up, J.J. Hamilton, sir?
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. Good. I was trying to build you up a little bit, but I also didn't want to keep everybody waiting. How did I do? It was pretty pathetic, right?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
It was good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. All right, dude. Well, welcome to the show, man. Obviously, there's probably a lot of people listening that's probably friends with you on Instagram or social media. And, dude, we want to hear about you tonight, okay?
All right.
So start us off. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, who you play for, and how long you've been playing. And then at the end, we want to know what your favorite cereal is, okay?
All right.
All right, let's go.
All right. So I'm JJ. I live in the St. Louis area, but it's on the Illinois side, so O'Fallon, Illinois.
Okay.
And I've been playing really much ever since like I was 3. I've just really loved the game. Watch game on TV and just go to the park with my dad and just have fun.
Yeah. All
But
right,
my
very
favorite cereal, I don't eat cereal. Probably Frosted Flakes.
You know what? You can't go wrong with Frosted Flakes. That's a trusted, true, tried cereal right there.
We haven't had that one on the show in a while.
It's been a minute. It
Yeah.
goes back to last year, but we definitely had it on the show. But you know what? Dude, I like that one, JJ. Dylan, you ever tried that one?
Frosted Flakes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just making sure you younger kids understand like what's out there. So I want to make sure you tried all the good stuff. So, all right, dude. Well, you know what I just noticed is you got a big Patrick Mahomes fat head on the back of your wall.
Oh no.
All right. Before we go any further, JJ, who's gonna win the Super Bowl Sunday?
Chiefs.
Oh, what the heck?
That's if Saquon Barkley doesn't do good.
And what's the chances of that?
Nah.
Hey, dude, it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be Saquon, man. He's a game changer.
It's gonna be better than the last time they faced each other. That's what I'm predicting. So
yeah. I definitely
Xavier
agree.
Worthy is fast though.
That's true.
He's fast.
Really fast.
So I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, and I thought because of his speed, I thought he was going to get drafted to the Dolphins because of all the speed that Miami has. But Chiefs moved up in the first round and grabbed him, dude, and he's gone. Well, look, my wife's a Chiefs fan, and
nice.
I don't think she's listening to me right now, but I'm not pulling for the Chiefs. So, JJ, it's not personal. I like you, dude. I do. What I know of you. And I'm just not pulling for the Chiefs, dude. It's okay, though, because you know what? You know the reason I'm not pulling for them? Is because they already won 2, and I want to see somebody different win. And you know what you can say? Haters are going to hate, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So that's how you chalk it up. Look, you've been a Chiefs fan for a while?
Yeah, since like I was 6. Because they're pretty close to my house. They're in Missouri too, so
yeah,
it's like 3 hours away.
You been to a Chiefs game?
Yeah, I have. I went last year versus the Chargers. It's so loud.
I took my wife to see them play the Panthers, and that game almost went into overtime, dude.
No.
And guess who I was pulling for? Guess who I was pulling for?
Charlotte.
Yeah, I was.
Did you go to Charlotte?
My wife, though.
Did you go to Carolina, or did you? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I actually live in the Carolinas, so that stadium is that stadium is about it's about an hour and 15 minutes from my house. So.
Yeah, Charlotte's real nice. I was just at Charlotte for an infield camp and for the USA
really?
baseball.
Where at?
It was for USA baseball. It was at the Dream Fields, I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
It was in Charlotte.
Very cool, dude. Well, you should have told me. Well, you didn't know I lived this close anyway, but I'd have come up there and hung out and seen if you were really good as what you say you are. I would have checked you out. All right, dude. Well, you know what? We've talked about football already, and that's never happened before on the podcast. So Patrick Mahomes in the background, he wanted to talk, I guess. So, all right, dude. So you play for U.S. Nationals Elite. Is that your normal U.S. team? I mean, your normal travel team?
Yeah, because there's about 4 teams our age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
it's all divided up by sections of the country, right?
Yeah.
So the East Coast. Okay, that's right. Well, that's cool. Now, you play for the Midwest?
Yeah, I play for
Midwest. Cool. Gotcha. So you're shortstop. You play middle infield for your middle school team. You also pitch. All right, dude. Before I unleash these two dudes right here on you, what's your favorite position?
Short. Just middle infield.
Short? All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Obviously you're going to pick short, but do you like second base too?
Yeah, I do.
I've always, there was something that actually Mateo told me 2 years ago. He said second base is like Robin to Batman, and shortstop is Batman. And that has stuck in my head ever since he said that. Do you feel that way, JJ?
I mean,
do you understand the reference?
Yeah, because like Robin is like the sidekick. Yeah.
Yep. What you think?
I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure about that because I think shortstop and second base have both have a high role in the team.
100%.
Yeah.
That was Mateo's mind at work.
I feel like shortstops are normally the leader.
Yeah.
Like they're the
and catchers.
Confidence. Yeah, catchers and shortstop.
Really, shortstops?
Yeah.
Is that what you've noticed, Dylan?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. JJ, you play shortstop. Now I know you've been playing on this U.S. Nationals team for 3 years. Are you the leader on the team?
Yeah.
Now that's a big word, man. And I take that word very seriously. That's the L in slide. Leadership, right? Tell me what that means to you.
It means if any way to find your team to win or like build your team up. Because if your team's doing bad, not like bad, but like performance wise, you can like pick them up and they like watch what you do. And if you like have bad attitude, they'll just start doing that and the whole thing goes down.
That's right. Starts with leading by example. You got to show them what you want to see from them. And that's very well said, JJ. If I had some applause right now, I'd give that to you, but I don't have an applause button.
What happened to the sound effects?
I need to, though. Well, you can't hear them, though, can you? Nope. I got to figure that whole thing out. I got some sound effects. I got this. Message. So that was a good message, JJ. I like that. All right, I'm going to let these dudes start talking because I'll just keep talking to you, JJ, and you don't want to talk to me the whole time.
Banana Jake, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I will. So explain and tell us what baseball is where you live or in your area.
So baseball, we go very hard in the off season because I know in Florida and Arizona you guys get a lot of heat, but like it gets cold over here in the winter, so we can't really play as much. So it's more off season based, and then it's just all on in the spring and summer.
Yeah.
What's your training schedule like?
So it's mostly every day. So I do workouts in my basement because I have a gym in my basement, which is pretty cool whenever we move into our house. So
hold on, that gym that I saw on your Instagram, that's in your house?
Yeah. So we have
what?
We have a part in our basement. It's finished, right? But there's this one room that's unfinished, so we just turn that to a basement and put turf out there, and we can hit. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I thought that was like at a real gym. That's good
it's
stuff.
My basement.
Dude, if I lived closer to you, I'd have to sign up for a membership. But all right, Dylan. Sorry, man. I like to ask questions, man. Okay. Dylan, you got to fight me. Go ahead.
Does it snow there by any chance?
Yeah. Like last month we got 2 feet of snow. It was a lot.
Hey, you guys, I kind of want snow in Arizona, but like I kind of don't because then we wouldn't be able to play as much baseball. But I like snow.
It was cool. School was shut down for another week after winter break, so that was always fun.
You guys have to do like schoolwork from home.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to do that, and we have to do like 5 more days of school at the end of the year, so it's really not that good.
Oh. Man, see,
it's the worst.
Listen, don't even get me started on the school system. Like, man, they could give you those days off. They could give you e-learning days and stuff.
Yeah, we did e-learning for most of the days, and then they made us do more days.
Like, what do they think they're running, JJ? Like, my wife's a teacher. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, Dylan. I get carried away, man.
Fine, I can ask as many questions as you want. All right. Well, go ahead.
Go right ahead. Go, dude.
All right. So, what was your favorite experience while playing baseball or in like your career? What has been your favorite experience?
I think it was last year when I went to Florida to play with Jake with FTB Little Phillies. It was a really fun experience to play at that ballpark and like be coached by a really good coach.
That's good stuff, man. What was it about that coach? You didn't know it, the coach coming in?
No, I did. He was like FTV Nelly. He's famous. He's who
Oh,
Pottstown
yeah.
Scout Team is. Yeah, he's a coach for
Mhm.
them.
Oh,
So it was.
so Nelly was coaching that team too?
Yeah, he was. It was
Gotcha,
fun.
gotcha. Now, Jake, I gotta JJ. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Jake, he pretty good?
All right, no, I have something to say. That weekend, I was horrible.
No. Jake, is JJ any good?
Oh, well, yeah. At shortstop, at shortstop, he was smooth. And then,
See, go ahead.
JJ, did you pitch at all that weekend?
No, we only played 3 games. We kind of lost every game. We were a new
But
team though, so
yeah. And then
Well, see,
hitting
Jake
was
is
good.
so used to me asking the guest if Jake is any good. He was starting to defend himself already. But go ahead, Jake. I interrupted you again.
JJ's hitting was good that weekend too.
It's good stuff. Now, JJ, you're a little younger than Jake. You were
yeah,
still
I
hanging
was.
in. You was hanging in there with the big boys, huh?
Yeah, it was 1 year up last year.
Gotcha. Now, here's the thing that I loved most about reading like your bio that you guys sent over is you had 3 sports that you were playing before baseball and before COVID hit, right?
Yeah.
All right, tell us about like how baseball came into your life, man, because I think this is a pretty awesome story.
All right. So before COVID hit, I was playing basketball, baseball, and I bowled a little bit too, right? No, I played soccer. So whenever COVID hit, it was completely shut down here, and I moved during COVID. So when we had that gym in our house, that was like my workout every day for like 5 hours. So
Wow.
that was just.
Hold on.
I
Did your
basically
dad
lived
make
in my
you?
basement.
Did
No,
your
I
dad
just
make
wanted
you
to.
stay up? Oh.
Nope. Most of
I
the
kind of
times,
knew.
if you look at my
I
old
kind of knew the
videos,
answer. I
if you look
knew
at my
the
old
answer. I knew he wouldn't
videos,
trapping you in the garage or
no,
anything.
my old videos, I was recording on a tripod
Oh, dang.
because, like, he had to work from home. I just
Mhm.
was in my basement all the time. I basically lived down there. All my old videos were like on a tripod. I was recording myself.
Dude. All right. So
There's
you
some good.
played these 3 sports. COVID-19 happened. You lived in your basement, and then you found baseball, right?
Yeah.
How? Like how does one find baseball?
Well, I was pretty baseball heavy before, anyways.
Oh, okay,
But then
okay.
I just didn't play basketball as much, and I did like mostly baseball, like I just said. But then I ran a lot. Like in my neighborhood, I would just run
Mhm.
for miles. It was just by
All you had to do
myself.
was work out, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's all I had to do.
I mean, what did you guys do during COVID? Jake, what'd you do?
I hit in the garage a lot,
Yeah.
and a lot of places were shut down here in Florida, so you couldn't really do anything. So I tried my best to work out most of the time, but most than that,
Mhm.
I just hit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
during COVID, we like try to make like a gym in our garage, like a portable gym, because my mom was in the middle of trying to like work out and stuff, and like so she made a indoor gym, and then we all after COVID that like we stopped doing that. But yeah, I was always just hanging out with family and stuff.
That's
Now that
cool.
I'm thinking about it, during COVID, it would have been so nice to have like a batting cage in your backyard.
For real?
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted a batting cage.
Do you not have one now in that gym?
I do. It's like a net, but like a full
Well,
batting
dude.
cage.
Oh, you need the distance and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I used to have
Okay.
like the wind, like we had like a big old like not like a hurricane, but like weather storm, and like it just blew down, and we didn't want to put it back up. So
Oh, you guys have bad storms out there in Arizona?
sometimes, yeah, like it hails here sometimes during the winter and stuff, and we have some bad like windstorms and stuff like that. But yeah,
Jake,
Yeah.
did you get hurricanes where you live, like in Orlando, in your area? Did you get hurricanes over there, or were you
Yeah.
safe?
A couple months ago in October, I think it was, we had Hurricane Milton, and we went through the eye of that hurricane.
oh dang.
But It wasn't a bad hurricane. It was
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad one. I mean, if I was saying I went through the eye of a hurricane,
That's bad.
I'd have a song to go along with that one. Like, and he was like, "Yeah, we were through the eye."
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something, JJ. All right, so what was the name? Helene? Was it Helene that hit before Milton?
Yeah.
All right, so I am 8 hours or more from the coast where it hit. Right, so it hit on the inside of the Panhandle. I'm 8 hours from there. We were without power at my house for 6 days. It was crazy. I have no clue. Like, my wife kept warning me. She's like, you need to go get a generator. And I'm like, for what? The storm's hitting, like, in Tallahassee. It ain't going to get up here. And it destroyed our town, dude. It was insane. So there's your storm. Jake was in the eye, and I'm 8 hours away. And like,
Well, Helene, I got the outer bands of Helene.
oh yeah, did she pull up some palm trees or anything?
Oh no. Helene Helene was just a free day off of school.
Oh, see, that's messed up. Well, it was for us too, but then the winds. There was 2 hours of like insane winds, and I don't know where those balloons are coming from, but there was 2 hours of wind, and that did all the destruction. It was crazy. And you know what? The best part about it, I slept through it, JJ. I was asleep when it all was happening. So I woke up with no power. Anyway, like, look, I'm getting off on all these tangents. Y'all got to pull me back in. Where's the yap clap?
I was about to do it.
Yeah, you need to. All right, Dylan, you may not know about this, but there's a yap clap, right? So if I ever get on any tangents, Dylan and JJ, if I ever get on any like rants where it just gets boring and we need to change the subject, you just got to clap twice and I shut up and you get to take over. Okay. You like that? Okay, good. I'm glad. Lila's used it. A couple people's used it on me. So, all right, dude. Look, I know baseball is a super challenging sport. And it's not easy. Because you're going to fail more times than you win. Like, what kind of lessons have you learned inside of the game of baseball?
so you really just gotta move on and don't stick. Like, say you strike out on 3 pitches in at bat, and you carry on to the next at bat, just like dragging your bat to the plate, and you're like worrying about striking out again, and you just gotta have a fresh mind. Don't think about it too much.
How do you do that though? Like, I don't know. And this is a question for everyone, but JJ, you can answer as well. Like, it's easy to say that, but man, it hurts when you mess up. Like, how do you wipe that from your memory so you can continue to play?
Well, it's kind of easy if you have good supporting coaches and teammates, because they'll lift you up if they see you doing bad.
Gotcha. And so that's what the leader of the team would do too, right?
Yeah.
And that's you. So, like being a leader of the team, man, like, like there's all these like a little responsibility like you talked about earlier, but then you've got to overcome everything and then still set the example. Like, that's some hard work, man. That's good stuff if you can make it work. How do you guys deal with that, Dylan and Jake? Because, I mean, look, errors happen, strikeouts happen at a very important time in the game. Like, how do you guys deal with it? Dylan, go ahead.
So that's kind of tough because like I would be the one to always get mad at myself for always getting out and stuff. Because I like the game so much that I want to be perfect. So whenever like I get out, I get frustrated and stuff. But I always have like good teammates that always pick me up, and so I just get right back into it. I'm like, okay, I'll just forget about it.
Gotcha. Jake, same thing with you? What do you think?
Well, I used to be horrible at it, but then over time, I started to notice.
Dylan, you
Like,
all right over there, bud?
I'm
Like,
so-
you got you need to take a bathroom break?
No. My mom left the door open, so and somebody just rode right outside my door with a little motorbike thing.
Dude, it sounded like you needed to go ahead and start heading to the bathroom right now. So, I thought you needed to go check something, but that's good. Look, all right. So let me ask you a question. Dylan, you said you're hard on yourself.
Yeah.
And you love the game so much that you want to be perfect.
Yeah.
Now, when you say something like that, what you have to think about is, right? You said it. What'd you say? And
Like
what's the most perfect that we've ever had at baseball, dude? I mean, I don't think there's anybody wearing a gold jacket that batted 400. Actually, no, I take that back. Did Ted Williams bat over 400?
Yeah,
He batted like 429 or something, I believe. But
403.
there's 403. Okay. Look at this dude. I love Jake. He just throws out numbers. Jake, did you just make that up?
No, no.
You knew that? Okay. It was just so easy. I thought he made it
No,
up.
it's because I went to a Boston Red Sox museum before and I remember that
Ah,
stat.
gotcha. But outside of that, that ain't even that's 6 places away from perfect right there. I mean, that's 10 at bats. He still got out 6 times. And I know I hear kids, my son, I hear kids all the time that talk about, I want to be perfect. I'm one of those too. And it's the hardest thing in the world to let that go. I mean, it's rough. It's hard. JJ, how did you learn how to do it?
It took time. It, like Jake said, it wasn't easy at first. But
Yeah,
like failing so much, you just have to get used to it and you have to move on sometime. So,
that's right. Because you love the game, right?
yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what gets you through those tough moments. A game like baseball, and this is why I stress this so much to everyone that comes on the show, is the game's going to get harder, right? JJ, what you batting right now? Or what did you bat last season?
I
Do you
think
know?
520.
520. I can already tell you, JJ, I doubt you're going to hit 520 in college. Probably going to, well, it's going to be really hard in college. And if you hit 500 in the MLB, JJ, I need to be a part of your entourage, okay? But outside of that, like, we know the game's going to get harder, right? And at that point, we have to understand that if we don't love the game, then when it gets harder, we're going to lose what love we had. And like, you've got to make sure you continue to have fun and celebrate the small things. Like, I mean, even the smallest things in baseball matter, right? And so celebrate them. All right, I'm gonna shut up. And JJ's reconnecting.
Yo, Jake, where's your camera at? Is it like on a TV or something? Because it's like at a high angle.
It's on my mom's computer and it's on its table on a stand on a stand.
I thought he had some fancy desk set up, Dylan. I didn't know.
I was like, it's like up here. And I'm like, oh, okay.
He's got a good angle, though. I like that angle. Hey,
I like-
JJ, dude, you
All right, so out all of your years of playing baseball, who's been your biggest inspiration?
Like player or
Just anybody.
my biggest inspiration is my dad because anything he does, he doesn't give up. Say like he has to work, he'll sacrifice that to try to help me and he'll still get his work done. He just doesn't
Yeah.
give up.
I
dude,
feel like
love it.
dads are always the biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
Is that yours, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, mine, when I think about my inspiration for where I am today, a lot of it's got to do with some of the leaders that I've been with. Like, yeah, my dad definitely had a lot to do with who I am, but I'm a lot older than you guys, and I've changed a lot in my life. So, what about you, Dylan? Who's your biggest inspiration, man?
Yeah, probably my like parents. Probably they've been there since day one, always supporting me. Always.
I love that. Dylan, I swear, if you didn't say they've been there since day one, we might have a problem, considering your parents. I love that, though, dude. I'm
Yeah.
glad they've been there.
Always supporting me. So sometimes my dad is like golf and stuff, and he takes that time off just to come help me get better and come watch me play.
That's so awesome. All right, JJ. Now, you brought up something earlier, and then you kind of retracted it about just the time frame. Now, you bowl.
Yep. I just had a
What?
game today.
Oh, nice.
All right, now remind us how old you are again.
11.
11, that's right. So I don't know too many 11-year-olds that are like begging to go to the bowling alley. How did you start bowling?
It was just like me and my dad always loved going bowling. We just like when on Sundays, like every Sunday after practice, we just go to the bowling alley, just have fun. And then this is my first year of middle school, and they had a bowling team, so I just tried out, made it, and we just had our first game today.
How did you do?
We won. We did pretty
How
good.
did you do?
I did good. I bowled a 156.
Attaboy.
So
That's good. Now, are you spinning the ball?
no.
No? Okay. That's all right. That
He's
comes with time.
Lots.
Yeah. Have you guys bowled, Dylan and Jake?
Yeah, I go bowling a lot with my family and stuff. So
I
yeah.
can't remember the last time I bowled.
No. So that
Same.
means Jake's not good. I'm sorry, Jake. I just had to take a stab.
I'm good on Wii Sports.
Dude, I am ruthless on Wii Sports. JJ, I might have to take you out on Wii Sports. I used to be pretty good. Dylan, you pretty good at bowling?
Yeah, so my dad actually bowled a perfect 300 before, and he used to be
Really?
in a bowling league. So yeah, so the first time he actually bowled a perfect 300. I think he bowled it once or twice, but that's how my parents met. It was at bowling. So
Oh,
they were
really?
yeah, so my dad saw my mom bowling and he's like, "Wow." And then yeah,
Strike. That's
they were both really good at bowling. So
that. Well, then you gotta be then.
yeah, I'm pretty decent. I just started curving the ball like about a year ago, and I'm still trying to get better at it. Like, yeah. So
Do you have a weighted ball?
what do you mean? Oh, like
Like weighted to one side, so you know when you start spinning it, you get a off balance ball.
no, I
That
usually just let the bowling alley.
yeah,
find it.
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about either. I don't know. I think you have to have a off balance ball that makes it spin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Do you
Yeah.
bowl with two hands or one hand for the hook?
so
Because one hand hook is hard.
yeah, I hold it with two hands at the start, and I just my dad said act like you're shaking somebody's hand when you go to bowl it. So like
Yep.
shake somebody's hand when you bowl it. So.
JJ, you doing that?
No.
Not yet.
No, because
I
I
think-
bowl with one hand. So like you have to like throw it in the air basically for one hand for it to curve. You have to
Well,
like throw it up the alley.
Yeah, I've tried it with like some lightweight balls. Sometimes it works, and then sometimes it's just straight gutter. So, I mean, I can't predict. I can't predict it. I don't know my own strength, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So you also like to game. Is that correct, JJ?
Yeah.
What are you playing these days?
I play MLB The Show and college football.
Oh, okay. Who's your team in college football?
I use Alabama because I like scrambling quarterbacks, Jalen Milroe.
Yeah.
So
Dude, you got to play with the Hurricanes, dude. We had Cam
Yeah,
Ward's in
Cam
there right
Ward.
now. I'm a Hurricanes fan, man.
Ohio State.
Ohio
Oh
State, their
no,
defense. That's defense. He likes to play defense.
Dylan, I'm about to have to eject you from this call right now. I will
Dylan.
give them credit. They
Who-
won the
who-
championship.
Who beat them this year?
Notre Dame.
And
Michigan.
Oh,
yep,
yep.
and Jake, who do you pull for?
Michigan.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So you two. Oh, next time I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to pep this one up next year.
Come on, Jake, let's
I
go.
didn't know because we got a couple Buckeyes that's a part of the team. Jackson, he's from Ohio. I think there's someone else too. I'd have to look at the roster, but yeah, okay.
We're winning
Dylan,
next
what
year.
you doing, an Ohio State fan in Arizona?
I don't know. They won, so I don't really pay attention to college
Bandwagon.
football.
See,
So.
right
Am
there.
I-
Let me go ahead. All right, dude, Dylan, it was nice seeing you, dude, today. Let me go ahead and get you on out of here. All right, well, it's okay. All right, well, look, JJ, that's okay. You ain't playing any Fortnite or anything.
No. I play
All
Call
right.
of Duty too with my dad. That's pretty
There
fun.
you go. All right. I had never played no Call of Duty. I got massacred in Fortnite my first time, and so I just handed the controller back to my son. So it didn't turn out well. So, all right, dude. Well, you do a lot of stuff, man. I gotta say, dude, reading your bio was pretty freaking awesome. Jake, Dylan, what you guys got?
So I got a question. What's the farthest you've traveled to play baseball? because you're on like this USA team and all that.
Yeah, it was probably Florida because it's very down south. Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah. Well, yeah, because he's in the Midwest, so the furthest would have been then. Now
but
Yeah.
I'm
I got a
about to
question
go
on.
to
Go ahead, JJ.
I'm about to go to Houston later this month, so that's pretty far too.
Or you go to the 1000 tournament?
Yeah.
Jake, you'll be there, right?
Not anymore. We signed up way too early and we got stuck on the waiting list, and no team in the tournament wouldn't drop out. So we're going
Oh,
to Louisiana now.
okay. Louisiana, you have to find out where it's at in Louisiana. Trip Dog is from Louisiana. Ain't no telling. He might just show up at a tournament. You never know.
Oh, he might be there.
He might. Is it a PG tournament?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. I'll check though. We can find out.
Yeah.
That's cool. Dude, I see you working out a lot with these water tanks. Like you look like Paul Skenes in your basement there. We're like working out with this water. Like, tell me about training with water.
So most of my workouts is based on water weight more than like dumbbells and benches because I just work on resistance a lot more than power.
Mhm.
I work on resistance and what's it called? Explosiveness to get me
Yes.
faster. I work on a lot of speed.
I like that. Jake, have you tried? Dylan, you tried with these water tanks? Have you tried that?
I have 2 in my garage.
Oh, yeah. They got water in them? Okay, good. All right. So he uses them. Dylan, you ever tried them?
So I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, so Paul Skenes trains with these two, well, not two, one big water tank on his shoulders, right? So he's going through his pitching motion, and that water is pulling his body forward, and he has to pull it back. And then, like, even for swing, JJ, tell us about what you do with the water, man. Tell Dylan like how you use the water resistance.
Okay, so I have a whole workout based off the water ones. So for pitching, I could do my pitching motion. I could do it on the back like he does. But one of my favorite drills with the water bag is you have a mini trampoline. You jump on it and you like twist your body that way. And then you have to like counter resist with your legs. I like that one.
That seems fun.
Could not hear Coach Aaron.
I can't hear him.
We can't hear you.
I had myself muted,
Oh.
so that's why. I said that's cool because that's a lot. That's a lot of core, like
Yeah.
with like as you're jumping. Holy cow!
So yeah,
I
now
don't want to imagine me doing that. Go ahead,
yeah,
Dylan.
say that. Yeah, I do know what they are, and I've used them once, but like I don't really know how to like do anything with them. Because I go to like this baseball school, and there's like a pitching coach, and he has them, so he just let me use them one time. I do not do good with them. I like fall backwards and stuff.
We got to work on your balance. That's a huge thing, right, JJ? So balance with the water.
Balance.
Yeah, that's real big. Sorry, I just had like a notification of my house go off, and I never heard that before, so that was new for me. Oh, dude, JJ, look, we've talked a lot about sports. We've talked a little bit about outside the game of baseball, but tell me about school, because the majors in college will be there, but it won't be there unless you got good school. So let's talk about school a little bit.
Yep. So I like it. I'm in honors classes, and I've made honor roll 3 times this year. So first through third quarter. So I earned honor roll first 3 quarters.
And what grade you in? 5th, 6th?
6th.
6th grade. Okay. And you like school?
Yeah.
See, that's
I have really good teachers.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you were just saying that because that's what you were supposed to say. Because here we can be honest. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of school. I don't know why it's giving me a thumbs up. I guess it liked the fact that I said that, but I wasn't a big fan. Now, Grant, as an adult, I wish I had paid more attention though, because some of those things are interesting to me now as an older person versus when I was young. Jake, you and I have talked about school so much. How's your teachers doing, Jake? You got any you want to throw under the bus?
I don't really know anymore.
No. They've just beat you down so much.
Yeah.
Dylan, you got any teachers we need to talk about on here and try to set them straight?
Not really. I mean, there's one that's just like a little strict, but like Yeah, her name's
Hold on now. Now I ain't gonna call nobody out now for being strict, because we all need strict in our life. But
well, like,
sometimes things are unfair.
well, it's confusing because like I don't really even know.
Listen to
'Cause,
this, JJ. Listen to this. Go ahead, Dylan.
all right, so like there's these like old because I go to like this baseball academy school and it's like online, but you have to go to the school. So there's like high schoolers and stuff, and like they don't really like do their work sometimes, and like she just lets them do whatever they want. But we have to. She like stricts us to make us do our work.
Well, that's because, like,
I know.
Dylan, do you want her to let you just slack off?
So
Well,
she's
then what you got a
mad.
problem with?
Yeah, let's just yeah. I don't really know.
Wait,
What do you say?
so
Let's just
she's
change
mean
the
to other
subject.
people, but not you, and you don't,
Yeah,
or is it
like
you?
wait, what do you mean?
Well, no,
Like,
so there's some older kids, JJ, that she don't really like stay on top of and make them do stuff. But then Dylan's group,
oh,
she
so it's unfair.
does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not bad kids either. Well, yeah,
What'd you say?
we're not like we don't do anything bad either. We're like we're on target sometimes. Yeah.
See, Dylan, when you follow it up with sometimes, that's never a good sign.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. No, I get it, man. Dude, I wasn't a big fan, but JJ, you are, man. What's your favorite subject?
I would say ELA, but she gives us too much homework, so
All right.
I'll say
we won't
probably
call her
social
out by
studies.
name. Hold on, JJ. We won't call her out by name, but if she's listening, look, if you're his ELA teacher, this dude's trying to train for baseball right now. You don't need all that homework, right, JJ?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say to her? Don't say her name. He took a moment of silence. We'll go ahead and skip that one, JJ. I'm not going to let you incriminate yourself. He took a moment of silence. We're just going to move on.
All right. Yeah, I like social studies though.
Really? I don't know
Yeah,
if
like
I
history.
have heard. I don't know if I've heard one kid say social studies on this show. Why social studies?
I just like learning about history and things in the past and how our world has evolved, like how we've got to the place we are now.
What sticks out about in history to you?
It's like not a boring class. Most of my classes are pretty boring.
I agree, but like Jake's favorite subject. Jake, you're what, math?
Yeah,
Dylan, your favorite?
math.
Now, I agree with you, JJ. You can sign me up for social studies all day long, but I don't like math. Go ahead, Jake.
I can do okay with math. I don't like science though.
Yeah, me neither.
I would
What were you?
I would enjoy history if my teacher actually taught us.
What'd she do?
Well, he just sits. Yeah, he just sits there and expects us to do all the work when he never presents anything or doesn't give us any work. He just makes us write stuff down.
So he don't get up and teach?
Mm-mm.
For real? How you supposed to learn? What are you learning from?
I don't know. Most of the days we're just sitting down playing Roblox.
Man, listen. I might come up out of my chair. Boy, I don't know who this teacher is, and we ain't gonna say their name right now on a podcast. We should. But if you're listening to this because you like Banana Jake, boy, you better start teaching these kids. Get up off your chair and start showing them what you know. Right, Dylan?
Yes.
Like, that's crazy. Dylan, you got to be always ready for me, buddy. I'll call you out really quick. So, but that's crazy.
Kind of like
Dylan, you got some?
I also like kind of writing essays too because you get to express like what you want to say on a paper. But the writing part is kind of like fun. But I just like writing essays.
So what type of essays do you like? If like they give you something to write about, or you write it yourself?
Write it yourself. Like you can make up your own like story. Say like
yeah.
Like in my old school I used to go to, it's like a public school. My ELA. Whoa, I am stuttering. My ELA teacher, she used to let us just at the beginning of class write 15 minutes write an essay about like how our weekend was, what we do, like what would we do for like hobbies and stuff.
I like that. I like when I was young, I used to like writing essays and stuff myself, which is
Banana Jake over there, bro.
Yeah, he's thinking we got serious problems. That's okay, Jake. You keep adding A plus B equals C, and we're gonna be over here writing about our feelings. You know what, Jake? What you're doing is much more important in the math world anyway. So
I don't get math.
Me
Well,
neither.
I know
I like it,
you
but
don't have to.
what am I gonna use some random expression in my real life world?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you're ever going to be presented like in written form, like solve this problem as an adult. What you're going to be is you're going to be in a situation where you're going to know maybe 1 to 2 numbers, and you're going to have to figure out to solve for that. And now, see, I did pay attention a little bit, even though I didn't love school. But as an adult, you're not going to get the problem, but you're going to be stuck in the problem. And so being able to succeed in something or fail at something is going to dictate what your knowledge is. And so, I mean, that's really what I have found. I've never applied for a job, or I've never signed up for anything and it asked me a math problem, because I would have failed that one. But you put me in a situation and I can figure it out. So that's practical learnings. So JJ, we're crazy here, right? We're just all over the board. So it's all right though. Go ahead, Dylan.
Is it weird that my computer just got a low battery warning when it's on the charger?
Usually, yeah. It usually means your charger's not working. So I don't know.
It does when it's turned off. It's just right now it's not working for some reason. But
Oh, it's okay. We're wrapping up. So, dude, JJ, you're impressive, man. Now let me ask you a question. I saw in your bio your career inspirations is MLB. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let's look at 2 different scenarios, and I want you to answer them for me. All right. First scenario is you get drafted out of high school, because that's probable these days. It's highly probable if you're good, JJ. Who do you want to draft you?
So whatever team wants me the most, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whoever will pay me the most, who wants me the most.
Right.
But like any team in a good city.
All right, let's take all that
Like-
out and let's say they're all good. What jersey do you want to put on, JJ?
Dodgers.
For some reason, it was on the tip of my tongue, but I didn't want to interrupt him like I normally do. But Dodgers. All right. We don't have any Dodgers fans on the call right now, although I did pull for them in the World Series. So, look, dude, I had to pull for them, man. They had Freddie Freeman, and the dude got like totally messed up with the Braves.
Freddie Freeman clutch there at the end. Like that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was good stuff to see. Now, were you a Dodger fan, JJ, before Shohei or after?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a Dodgers fan when they got Mookie Betts.
Yep.
I have a big head of him right here, but
he got Mookie and Mahomes on his wall.
Mm-hmm.
One wall needs to be knocked down. The other one can stand. I'm just kidding you, dude. Look, I will say Mahomes is probably the best quarterback that's out right now. I mean, like
compared to Lamar?
Lamar is sitting at home right now.
Okay.
And what I will say, and the difference is had it not been for Mahomes, the Chiefs would be nowhere near the playoffs. Like,
say that.
Like that. I don't want to be there either, Hollywood. I don't. Who?
The refs. What?
I ain't gonna touch the refs. I've seen a lot of funny stuff about the refs, but I'm not gonna touch that just for JJ's sake. So
yeah, my bad, JJ.
JJ, you know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
He's a Chiefs fan. He's heard it. Did you guys see the video of the 2 twins, the Pinstripe twins, singing "Anybody But the Chiefs"?
No.
Did you guys miss that? I shared it on our story the other day. We're going to have those kids on the podcast. They're big Yankee fans, but it was pretty funny. I'd give them a shout out. All right, dude. Well, look, JJ, as much as we want to stay here and hang out with you the rest of the night, we can't. So we got to close it. But we can't close this episode until we ask our final question. All right? You ready, JJ? Do you know what our last question is? Okay.
No.
All right. Jake, take it away.
So it's the bottom of the 6th, championship game. It all depends on you. Bases loaded, 2 outs. What's your walk-up song?
Commercial by Lil Baby.
Commercial by Lil Baby. All right. I've heard a lot of Lil Baby. No, hold on. I've heard a lot of talk about Lil Baby. I ain't never listened to anything Lil Baby's got. Is he pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like who you're listening to these days, Lil Baby? Do you have any,
Mostly.
you ever wonder, like, you ever telling somebody about the music you're listening to and that you tell them Lil Baby and they wonder, like, what you listening to nursery rhymes? What are you listening to?
No, never.
Never? Well, that's because you ain't never met nobody like me. So I'm sorry. It's okay. No, I know who Little Baby is, man. I'll have to check that one out. You said that, dude. It didn't take you long to come up with that answer. You must have been ready to go.
Yep, I've had that walk-up song for a while now, so.
That's awesome, dude. All right, what was the song? I remember Little Baby.
Commercial.
Commercial. I for some reason my mind was saying that's the wrong thing. So, all right. Any final questions from you two? No. JJ, you got questions for us, dude?
Nope.
Nope. All right, man. Well, look, I want to thank you very much. You've been on our schedule for, I think, over a month now, dude. So thank you for hanging tough in there and waiting on us. And it's been awesome to get to know you, man. Like, I'm excited to see what comes of your future, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I for sure am. Same as I am with all these guys. But, dude, you put some work in, man. I see you in that basement training. So you keep it up and keep dealing with adversity because it's always going to come at you in many different ways and forms. You just got to be ready, okay? And you're going to get there. Look, I got one request for you, JJ. I asked for this for most kids that we talk to, but hey, I think we might see you in the MLB. I just have this feeling. I don't know. If and when you make it, can I get an autographed jersey?
Yeah.
Nice.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
All right, I got two witnesses right here, and this will work in Judge Judy. So that's all that matters. Do you guys even know who Judge Judy is?
Yes.
I might have to retire that joke. Okay, you good? Okay, all right. So we'll keep that joke around. So sorry, JJ, I'm corny, and that's just the way it works here at the Slide Podcast. So, all right, dude, we're gonna wrap up the show, man. And the way we wrap up each show is Dylan, you want to close it?
Until next time, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Not yet, though. Not yet. No. Not yet. JJ, here's what's going to happen. I got to tell JJ first. So I'm going to thank everybody for listening. And then I'm going to say, all right, Dylan, or whatever. I'm going to tell Dylan to go. And Dylan's going to say, until next time, JJ. And JJ's going to say, we'll catch you on the slide. Got it?
Okay.
All right, Here we go. All right, well, look, I seriously mean from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone that listens to this show, shares this show, and more importantly, to the two dudes on this show that wear the Slide Podcast with me. So thank you guys for giving us 3 years. And here's to another 3, 5, 10 years maybe with the Slide Podcast. So look, we're in our 4th season. Make sure you go listen, subscribe, download, follow us, like us, share us on all social media platforms and podcast platforms, YouTube included. So help us continue to grow and put more support behind youth baseball these days. So Dylan, take it over.
All right, until next time, JJ.
Catch you on the slide.
Thanks for joining the action and sharing our love for the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the Field Team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch you on the slide.